Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. The legendary Carol Burnett is returning to Broadway in A.R. Gurney's Love Letters from October 11th through November 8th, starring opposite Brian Dennehy. And I caught up with the star herself here at Sardi's just days before her first performance. Welcome back to New York. How do you feel?
I'm very excited to be back. I'm so excited to be doing this play. I love it, and I love the man I'm going to be doing it with, Brian Dennehy.
Well, let's talk about your history with this. How many times you've done this?
About 9, but never any length of time. It was usually for fundraisers, and at the most I would do it twice with someone. So it's been 9 times, yeah.
So tell me what you love about this piece. This is such a delicate piece.
Well, it is delicate. It's also funny. It's also very passionate. It's also, there's a lot of pathos in it. There's a lot of challenges for an actor. And it's really a challenge because some people say, well, it's easy. You're just sitting there and you're reading. It's actually more difficult than if you're jumping and running around and doing a play where you can associate this line with that line or whatever. But you can't, with this piece, you can't overact. You can't blow it out of proportion because you're sitting there and it's all about the words. It's all about the relationship between these two people. And the other difficult thing, but it's a challenge and kind of fun, we can't look at each other because each one is writing or reading a letter that is being sent by the other person. And so it is their relationship, and it spans over a 50-year period. They meet when they're little, around 5 or 6 years old, at a birthday party, and so forth. And then the letter writing continues through their adolescence and then into young adulthood and beyond and beyond and beyond. And how these two characters who really go into parallel lines, how they finally mesh and meet. And it's A.R. Gurney just wrote a beautiful, beautiful play.
And what you love about this woman, because I've seen this numerous times, I love this play, and what you love about her.
I love her directness. I love her directness. I feel sorry for her at times, because she soars very high and then burns out. Whereas he's the rock and so forth. But it's interesting that they both are, as I say, get together and mesh, but then they're apart. But there is a love between the two of them because of these letters and because of the written word. Yeah.
And working with Brian Dennehy again, what you're looking forward to?
Oh, I love it. Well, he and I have done this twice together before. Once at Telluride, this is about 20 years ago, and another time at Sundance in Utah. And at Sundance, it's an outdoor theater, and we were outdoors. It started to rain like crazy, and like that. People were still sitting out there, their slickers and everything. We wound up doing the entire play with 2 stage managers holding umbrellas over each one of us. And that was it. But people stayed because it's a beautiful piece of work.
And just being back on Broadway again and coming back to the theater, what it means to you.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And I love the audiences and I'm really excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.